Welcome back to What Arty Noobs for General Disturbance. This is an M53 M55, the Tier 9 American SPG. It's located on the north spawn of Kharkov and is under the command of ChoosenDark of REBRN. Now he's got an 8-inch howitzer to play with, so this identifies this as the M55, and he can do 1050 alpha. Game started. Well, this Arty is actually based on the M46 pattern, and what they did is they turned the vehicle around, took off the front part, put the turret on the rear. It's one of the few Artys with a turret, which means you can use vents, and they put either a 155mm gun for the M53 or an 8-inch howitzer for the M55, and he's right up against the edge of the map at the moment, and he's going to his firing position. Now reload time is 34.57 seconds, but from this position you can actually get some really great shots on the enemy. Okay, well, he's decided to shoot across the other side of the map, and there's a 3-second flight time between him firing and the shell arriving. He's just fired an AMX 1390. Oh, and he hits him! He got a direct hit with his first shot. The shell disappeared without an explosion, so the AMX 1390 was unspotted at the time. There he is, and he's still stunned, and he's lost half his health. He's pulling away from the battlefield. And he just got wiped out by an MX-30 as well. So it appears that ChoosenDark has picked up not only a huge number of hit points in damage, but also some stun assist. Okay, he's going for that Udes. He's loaded. You'll need to give a good long lead time because it's 3 seconds flight time, and he didn't. So I think that was a solid miss. In fact, actually, it's 3.4 seconds to get to this spot. Now it's up to 3.5 seconds. Lost sight of the TVP. Okay, he's decided to scroll over to the other side of the map because some enemy heavies have turned up and they're opposing our guys across the cityscape. Going for a 50 TP. Almost loaded. Fires a round in and gets 17 a splash off the 50 TP and some damage assist. And there's a couple of enemy tanks back there. It's an Object 268. That's the tier 10 tank destroyer. So those are going to be juicy targets to fire at, and they're probably just using that building for cover. Then they'll pull back in front of the bushes when they're unsighted. So firing into those bushes will probably generate quite a few hit points. 50 TP just took a big hit from one of our teammates, a GW Tiger, who's just a short distance away from us. We're loaded, ready to go. There's a E75 there, but unfortunately we've got a red line though, so we can't fire in that direction. You have to look for that red line because otherwise the shell will hit the buildings and it won't hit the target. There's an Udes threatening our E75. Ah, T49 rounds out. Direct hit! That was a penetrating shot on the T49. As I said, the alpha damage is 1050 and he got 1206, which is a high roll. And then he picked up 194 for the T49 from stun assist because somebody else killed him directly afterwards. I think it was one of the other tanks. Okay, he's gone to battle assistant to have a quick look. Lining up a shot on the Emil. Gone back to God's view. Loaded. Just adjust. That's it. Rounds out. Looks good. 296 hit points of splash. The shell landed just behind. He's unloading his magazine, but he will be less effective because he's stunned. Ouch. We've got an E75 here. I think he's attacking our E75. And he just killed him. But we're almost loaded. So if that E75 stays where he is, he will get wiped out because he is a splash kill. Rounds out. Direct hit. So that's the first kill for ChoosenDark. Got a standard B. The enemy just lost one of their Arty. T92 HMC's gone down. And we lose sight of that standard B. The enemy still has two Artys in the game, an M53, M55 and a Batchat 155-55. We've got a T95 near the city, but we've got red lines there, so those buildings are definitely obstructions. We can't get a shot around them. When the line turns to green, you can get a shot in, but can't hit the Emil. Buildings are in the way, but we can probably hit those Object 268s. They were just behind those bushes. There they are. Oh, and there's a Death Star there too. Rounds out, and there were three of them there. 3 tank destroyers all together. It looks like all 3 of them were stunned. I think if we wait a few seconds and fire another round in there, the tank destroyers will probably be back behind the bush. The thing is, there's no enemies for them to see and to fire at now because all our guys have pulled away. Rounds out again, and it's a direct hit again. So they were still there. Okay, now might be the moment to relocate because our teammates are relocating. Nothing between us and the enemies. Okay, we're loaded. But still a bit concerned about that Emil 2. GW's firing over the other side of the battlefield at the Batchat, who's been located by the Object 430 and killed by him. We're 2 up on the enemy at the moment. But I'm still concerned that the sole remaining enemy heavy, that Emil 2, is not spotted at all. He could be on his way over to see us right now. Now, are the tank destroyers still there? Are they still there? Go on, fire a round in and see if they're still there. Well, there's one of them. Lining up a shot. Partial red line, but there we go. That's good. Rounds out. Direct hit. 372 hit points this time. And some damage assist. Or stun assist. There's the others. Going for that 268. He's been killed. There's the other one. Behind the building. And he's down. So the only remaining enemy now is their Death Star, the Emil 2 and their M53, M55. There's the Death Star. There's the Arty. Going for the Arty. Lining up a shot. Rounds out. Oh, he stopped to take a shot. And our shell fell harmlessly in front. Yep, there you go. 263. We'll see to him. He gets rammed. Oh, he's shotgunned the 263. But he won't survive this shell. Yep, that was inevitable. So there's only 2 enemies now remaining. Death Star and the Emil 2. We're going to try and get that Death Star if we can. Might be able to get a shot in here. Rounds out. This looks good. 320 hit points of splash. And he's killed the next second by the GW Tiger. only leaves the Emil, and he's a splash kill. He's hiding around that corner from the Object 430. And they get the kill. So, game over. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. It's an ace tanker for ChoosenDark in the M53, M55. It's not only an ace tanker, it's his first ace tanker in this vehicle. And I can tell that because you get the scrolls underneath on your first try, on your first win of an ace. He also picked up a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 13 in this one. He picked up a Gore's medal for getting more damage than 10 times the hit points of his own vehicle, a high caliber for dealing the most damage in the game, and a Confederate for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team. And he also got a win 8 of 4,907. Very well done. Let's have a look at the team scores. 4,664 hit points of damage. The next high scorer was that Object 430U, who got that last kill of the game. He picked up a Spartan and a Pascucci's, and he got 4,606, so there wasn't much in it. Then the next high score after that was the Object 268 on the enemy team with 3,922. When it came to kills, though, it was the Object 430U who did the best. He got 4 kills. The next high score was the Death Star, got 3, and then there's 3 tanks who managed to get 2 kills, and ChoosenDark only got the 1 kill, I'm afraid, in that game. Yes, but it was a good one, that E75. When it came to base XP, though, it was definitely ChoosenDark. He got 1,141 base experience points, mostly because he did do a lot of stun assists. 877 went to the Object 430U, and 740 went to the E75. He fired only 11 shots, got 5 direct hits and 2 penetrations. Now, I'm very fascinated here to find out who he actually penetrated. Well, it was the AMX 1390. He definitely penetrated him, and I'm pretty sure T49, yes, he did penetrate him as well. And let's have a look at the rest. 11 splashes, 4,664 hit points of damage, all of it at more than 300 meters. He hit 8 of the enemy and only killed 1. But he did 399 hit points of damage assist and stun assist of 1,554 hit points off 12 stuns, and that's why he got such a high base XP. On a premium count, he earned 63,947 credits, and after ammunition resupply, and these shells are expensive, he still took away a profit of 43,377 credits. He got 7 bonds for all the medals he received, and 1,711 XP times 2 for the first victory, and he got a mission completion of 3424, so he took home 6,847 experience points altogether. So a particularly successful battle, but most of all for getting his first ace tanker. ChoosenDark, congratulations. I'm sure you'll be getting many more in the M53, M55. It's a solid favourite amongst many Arty players. Of course, the top dog is still the M44, but the M53, M55, it's a very close second. Thanks for watching.